Presenting how to select a title company.
Please welcome Sonia Bieber, title agent with Lighthouse Abstract in Allentown.
Choosing the right title company to handle the transaction can mean the difference between a smooth closing or a complicated one. Many buyers are not aware of the fact that they have the right to choose the title company that handles their transaction, according to the Federal Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, also known as RESPA. When the time comes to choose a title company, there are several important criteria which should be considered. The choice will be one of the most important steps in your closing process. The first criteria to consider is the reputation of the company within the community. Start your search by asking your friends and family who have recently refinanced or purchased a home to recommend a company that they have had a positive experience with, one who met all their expectations. Ask them if the title agent they recommend returns phone calls promptly, acts in a professional, knowledgeable, patient, and friendly way, and are willing to explain things in a language that you understand. If enough people in your community had a great experience with a specific title company, you can be confident that your needs will be handled professionally. The second criteria to consider is the experience of the licensed agent at the title company. The agent should be knowledgeable, efficient, friendly, and confidential. Ideally, you want to work with a title company that has plenty of experience in providing the services you need. Look for a title company that has an extensive background in doing title searches for residential properties. Also ask them if they employ their own title searchers within the county that you are purchasing the home. It allows them to have better control on the accuracy and quickness of the title search for the property. Most importantly, ask lots of questions when you first speak to them. Ask them if they have experience in handling possible title issues that may be found in the title report. The third criteria that should be considered is the location and hours of the office. Since you have to visit the office in person at least once or perhaps several times, try to select an agent with an office conveniently located near your home or work so it is easily accessible during normal business hours. Also ask if they are available for after-hour appointments if necessary. The final criteria to consider is the fees that your title company is going to charge. Some fees charged do vary. However, in the state of Pennsylvania, the title insurance premium rates are regulated by the state and are not negotiable. There are many fees associated with the closing of a real estate transaction, many of which are only collected by the title company. It is important for you to understand what you are paying and to whom. Ask the title company to review all the fees that will be charged by them. You will want to try to select the most reputable and professional title agent you can find, combined with the one who also charges the most reasonable fees. After looking at the reputation of the title company, the experience of the office staff, the location of the office, and the fees charged, it all comes down to choosing a title company that you would feel most comfortable working with and discussing all the aspects of your closing process in detail. Your choice may be one of the most important decisions you make in the purchase of your new home. So make sure that you are making the right choice.
Presenting how to compare title agency
Title insurance
fees.
fees can be more difficult in some states than others. So when comparing the fees, you must first look at the state in which you are purchasing the home to see if it pays to comparison shop. In some states, such as Pennsylvania, title insurance premium rates are regulated by the state, so no matter what title company you choose, the premium rates will be the same. The title search and examination fee is all-inclusive with the premium rate, so you will not be charged separately for it on the settlement statement. There are two rates that are used in a purchase transaction and are based off the purchase price of the home. The first rate is the basic rate, and the second is the reissue rate. If the seller of the home you are looking to purchase had a previous title policy issued within the last 10 years, then you are entitled to receive the reissue rate, which equals a savings of 10% off the basic rate. If the seller has no mortgage or a previous title policy was issued 10 years or more, then you will be charged the basic rate at closing. Make sure that you ask how long ago the property was last insured so that you are certain you are getting the appropriate rate available to you. If you are financing the property, then the lender will require that you purchase an additional endorsements to the title insurance policy to better protect themselves, as well as a closing protection letter. The endorsements provide additional coverage for areas such as surveys, environmental considerations, adjustable rates, or condominium and homeowners associations, etc. In Pennsylvania, the charge for each endorsement and the closing protection letter are regulated as well. In addition to the title premium, there are other charges that may be charged to you at the time of closing, but most of these fees are regulated as well. These fees are called pass-through charges, which means that the title company can only pass to you the exact charge that was charged to them. Some examples of pass-through charges are tax certifications, which may include real estate taxes, water sewer searches, municipal lien searches, and domestic relation child support searches. Other pass-through charges may include overnight delivery, bank wire fees, notary fees, and recording fees. The recording fees are paid to the County Recorder of Deeds office for the recording of the new deed and mortgage. The transfer taxes that are due at the time of closing are paid to both the county and the state. In Pennsylvania, transfer tax is usually 2% of the purchase price and is split by the buyer and seller, unless agreed upon differently in the agreement of sale. Keep in mind that there are some municipalities that deviate from the normal percentage tax rates, such as the City of Philadelphia, the City of Reading, and the City of Wilkes-Barre, and the amount could be much higher than anticipated. As you can see, it can be very difficult to compare title insurance fees in states where it is highly regulated. The difference between one title company and another could be as little as $100. It is very important to be knowledgeable about the regulations in your state and to ask questions when you are not comfortable with the rates you are being quoted.